In the deepest shadows of the American executive branch lies a set of documents so secret, so powerful, that almost no one in history has ever seen them. Known officially as Presidential Emergency Action Documents, or PEDs, but whispered in closed corridors as the Doomsday Book. Originally designed to ensure the survival of the United States during a nuclear apocalypse, these protocols have evolved. Today, as of June 2026, they represent a potential mechanism to suspend the Constitution and reshape democracy with a single signature. The most terrifying fact about the Doomsday Book is this: no one outside a tiny circle in the White House knows the current text. Unlike Pentagon Papers or CIA files, not a single PED has ever been leaked or declassified in American history. Even the Gang of Eight in Congress has no authority to read them. Based on historical drafts and recent 2026 analysis by the Brennan Center, experts believe the modern versions grant unprecedented powers. The suspension of the First Amendment, allowing the president to shut down any media outlet deemed an obstacle, the freezing of constitutional rights, permitting warrantless searches, and the activation of preemptive arrest lists targeting activists, journalists, and political opponents before they commit any crime. These documents do not exist in a vacuum. They are the digital key to a massive physical network known as continuity of government, COG. Deep beneath the Blue Ridge Mountains in Virginia lies Mount Weather, a sprawling underground city designed to function as a backup capital. It contains its own streets, broadcast studios, hospitals, and command centers hardened against nuclear strikes, spanning 600,000 square feet. In Pennsylvania, Raven Rock, or Site R, serves as the alternative Pentagon, a 1 million square foot complex for military command. History reveals the existence of armored command trains and the E-4B Doomsday planes, always ready to evacuate leadership. Perhaps most chilling is Project Treetop, a secret plan to instantly appoint retired officials to fill vacancies if the leadership is wiped out, creating an unelected shadow government to rule from the shadows. In the modern era, specifically during the second term of Donald Trump, the purpose of these mechanisms has shifted from existential survival to internal political control. On September 25, 2025, the President signed National Security Presidential Memorandum 7, NSPM 7, titled Countering Domestic Terrorism and Organized Political Violence. This directive dangerously updated emergency protocols, redefining organized political violence to include left-wing protests, anti-racism movements, and even anti-Christian rhetoric. Following an executive order designating Antifa as a domestic terrorist organization, NSPM 7 authorized the Justice Department and Treasury to financially disrupt and indefinitely detain individuals associated with these groups. By 2026, these protocols allowed the president to federalize local police in rebellious states, bypassing governors entirely and turning immigration facilities into detention centers for political opponents.
In May 2026, Miles Taylor, former Chief of Staff at the Department of Homeland Security, issued a stark warning.
He stated that all the tools necessary to execute an internal coup are now in place. With detention capacity expanding and legal frameworks ready, Taylor noted that the president has previously suggested only his morality stops him from using absolute power. Experts fear a scenario where the president declares the upcoming November 2026 midterm election results fraudulent, using PEDs to justify deploying federal troops to investigate vote counts, seizing communication systems, and freezing the bank accounts of opponents. These are no longer thriller plots. They are official policy memos within the White House, while Congress remains in the dark. The ultimate danger lies in a mechanism called devolution. If contact with top leadership is lost, these plans allow power to automatically transfer to lower-level officials, often military commanders who were never elected. Secret military contingency plans with code names like Octagon, Freejack, and Zodiac reportedly allow military leaders to seize direct control of U.S. soil if the civilian government is disabled, bypassing the constitutional line of succession. The total secrecy means Americans could wake up overnight under a fully formed authoritarian regime before any legal resistance is possible. In this state, secret presidential orders become the supreme law of the land in the name of national survival. The presidential Doomsday Book remains a sword with two edges, a necessity for survival against extinction and a potential tool to end democracy from within. The question remains, when the crisis comes, will it be used to save the nation or to rule it forever?